Every curler wants to be an Olympian, and the next step happens here in Wolfville. This is your last chance, and history has shown us all you do need is a chance. 2013, where the winner here was a winner there and became an Olympic champion. Can it happen again this year? The Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials. Next. It's our very first visit to the beautiful Annapolis Valley, about an hour or so northwest of Halifax, the site of this year's pre-trials. And as we come inside the Andrew McCain Arena here on the campus of Acadia University on this Friday night, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome to our championship weekend coverage. Kathy's here, Russ alongside. I know we're focusing on this weekend, but a month from now, all the focus will be on Halifax and the trials to determine what teams represent Canada in Cortina. 2 spots remain open there, 1 men's, 1 women's. And tonight, it's game 1. You have to win at least 2 of 3 on the men's side. And you've been here all week. What have you seen?
Some great curling. These teams had to train really early to be ready for the first peak this year. Incredible parity in the men's field. It came down to who beat who to advance the 3 teams.
There were 8 teams that started. We played the semi-final earlier today, and Scott Howard out of Navan, Ontario, that's just outside of Ottawa. He is playing Jordan McDonald from Winnipeg. Now, final shot in 10, 4-4 tie. Howard elected to give up 1 for the tie to keep the hammer. Now he has a chance to win it here if he can make the double and hold the shooter. The shooter will roll too far, and there's that little catcher at the back, and it results in a steal of 1 for McDonald out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg. So he advances now to play Braden Calvert. Some familiar names in the 8 that started last Monday, including Menard and Moybrook and Purcell from Halifax. Braden Calvert finishes first by virtue of his win earlier in the week. I don't know if many people know a lot about him.
Well, he doesn't play much. Maybe that's why. They've only played 2 events this year. Normally, people are going crazy trying to get to the trials. 2 events, but 10-0 in those 2 events. And don't forget, this team took Crothers right to the final 2 years in a row in Manitoba. They are for real.
We saw McDonald at the PointsBet in Calgary a few weeks ago. We saw just how good he is.
Well, they're a young team, and they're really looking to the next Olympic cycle. But how to best train, Vic? Well, it's to get to this Olympic trials. And for them, the key starts with their front end. For Cam, he is the lead of the team. He needs to put his stones in better places, sometimes sliding in. And with the guard game, you need to be able to set up your team. Seeing is believing for Jordan. The ice changed today. It got a little bit straighter. It took them too long to pick that up. Braden Calvert will jump all over you if you don't pick it up.
And the keys for Calvert.
Well, long guards for this guy. Braden Calvert is 95, unbelievable, 95% in his draw percentage for the entire week. So get some rocks in play, because that's going to be his forte, and put some pressure on the opponent, obviously, with some soft shots. And 3 down the middle without hammer, button, top 12, center guard, and force them to make some doubles.
Keys to the Game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue brand and the official tissue of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 45 years. It's championship weekend here in Wolfville in the Annapolis Valley.
The 2025 Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials on TSN are brought to you in part by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By BKT Tires, growing together. By PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada. And by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue.
Wolfville sits on the Minas Basin, and if you take that basin out, you'll get to the Bay of Fundy, and so you'll get that tidal bore coming in here, and they've got levees built up all around the city to prevent that water from flooding in. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware, locally owned and genuinely Canadian. Team McDonald out of the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg, skipped by Jordan McDonald and backed up by Cam Olofsson, Elias Humanicki, and Jacques Gauthier. The Calvert team, they're from the Fort Rouge Curling Club in Winnipeg, skipped by 30-year-old Braden Calvert, with Brendan Balaki, Kyle Kurz, Jordan Chambers backing him out, and Calvert at the head. And early advantage does go to Calvert, and convincingly so, as he has won the draw to the button. And that draw to the button really has been a little bit of a plague for Jordan McDonald.
Well, it certainly has, and it's made a huge difference in their career coming up to this. In St. Thomas, they were eliminated in the Tier 2 because of the draw to the button. If you remember at PointsBet, 3 teams tied at 3-1. They beat Dunstone. McEwen was in there. Their draw to the button eliminated them. If they lost last night, their draw to the button would have eliminated them. And in this game, that hammer is so important, and they weren't even close. That is a skill, Russ, that teams really need to hone.
Yeah, more so than ever, isn't it? It was always important for hammer, but 10-end game might not make too big a difference, but you start getting eliminated in big events by not losing, not doing well on hammer. They're going to have to work on that.
15.
So Cam Olofsson gets us going, the 20-year-old, two-time Manitoba junior champion. And perfect. He'll just leave it shy, just in front and on the center line.
And you might be wondering why they had to draw to the button with Braden being awarded the bye in first place. And it's because the rules say that if you are clear and above your opponent in terms of a win ahead of them, then you get everything. You get choice of color and you get hammer. But because they were tied, they had the equal record. Braden got the choice of color. He chose yellow. And in the draw to the button, they were successful.
Good, good. Good spot. Shot.
I think that is the tail of the tape with these two teams. If you look at the draw percentage only at the skip position, Braden's far and away ahead of Jordan for draws this week. What's it going to be like this game?
Now, these two teams played on Tuesday in round robin, and it was Calvert with an 8-4 win. McDonald saying that they just made too many mistakes. They didn't pick up on the ice, the changing of the ice.
It was a little frosty that day. The ice has been terrific. Lots and lots of movement. You cannot ask for much more, but it was a morning that it was pouring outside, and it impacted the ice. And if there's any issues with ice, the more experienced Braden Calvert is going to jump on that.
It's so true. You can be a world-class shot maker probably by age 16, but it's those little things as the game goes along. Hit that broom in the right spot, pick up on the differences, the different rocks, the different spots in the ice. And, there's no frost here now, so it should be beautiful.
Come in there. No, it doesn't need the curl. Let it work.
Top 4, Deb.
Top 4. Needs the curl. Top 4. Kyle a bit.
That's getting good.
Hard, Kyle. You got to go.
Get over there.
You're saying, Kath, it started off with almost 6 feet
It
at the
did.
start of the week, and it's down to maybe 5.
And a lot of that, I talked to Greg Owasco, the head ice tech, before the game. It's not because he's doing anything different to the ice, but the rocks have not been textured since Monday. 10 ends, practices. They're just starting to get a little softer on the bottom.
I like a hair more. Okay.
I try to chase this. It's actually slightly overburied.
Just back line.
If you're with us at the PointsBet, these stones are brand new to Curling Canada. They are exactly the same kind of stone that will be used in the Olympics in Cortina, so the Canadian team's getting an advanced look, as it were. They will also be used at the trials in Halifax. Profile's a little bit different. They run just a little bit differently.
Yeah, they're not as dense. That's interesting. So they can actually be a little bigger, the circumference be a little bigger and still have similar weights to give you similar speeds. What a shot that was. That was overburied.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yep.
Kyle and Braden played together when they won back-to-back Canadian juniors in 14 and 15. And enough to push it out. Yeah, he'll move it. Leaves the center line guard up. So there's the difference. The older rock is on the left. The newer rock a little bit higher. It's the cupping. That cup, though, that's the difference. They suggest that the stones will not be affected by frost quite as much. And there you get a good idea of the different profile. So those stones used at the PointsBet, used here, used at the trials, and our Canadian teams will get a good look at what they'll use in the Olympics.
Top four.
Room. Great.
Top room. Line's
Let me know.
good.
Let me know.
Weight's great.
Weight's perfect.
14.5.
Want to
Need
stay
to
a little.
curl.
Want to
Curl.
stay-
Curl. 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 Right to feet. Hard. Hard, 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 hard.
Good try, bud. Good. Sorry, bud.
So we had 8 men's, 8 women's teams that began play last Monday. You have to play a minimum of 8. 1 90-second timeout, 38 minutes to think about things, and as we've seen, the top team in each pool got a direct ticket to the final, and in this case it was Braden Calvert, by virtue of that round-robin win over Jordan McDonald. And it's the same format that they'll use in the trials in Halifax in a month's time.
And I love the idea of having a best-of-3 final. I think that the idea is that you will get a better champion, perhaps because everybody, you can run the table all week and you can have an off game once, but if you are as strong as the teams that we want to send off to the Olympics, you're going to come up with a couple of wins out of 3. Do you agree, Russ?
100%. There's no question about it. Look at Tracy Fleury. Went 8-0, lost in an extra end to go to the Olympics. Not that we didn't send a good representative, Jennifer Jones, but you know, you almost felt for Tracy in that moment that it would have been nice to have that second crack.
Line's good.
Can go at the end.
Yep. Curl. Oh, curl,
Those
curl,
runbacks are either brilliant or disastrous. That just missed making a run back double. Now rolled over and guarded.
Hard. Hard.
McDonald rock. Big trouble here for Calvert.
Well managed.
Yeah.
Just make this.
Just new path a little bit. Yeah. Where'd you get there?
First year for
7-8 tie.
Jacques Auger with the McDonald team.
Bill.
Yep.
Kyle
Calvert.
Kurz, played third for a long time for Braden. When they brought Corey into the team, he skipped for a long time. They made the adjustment.
Look at this, touched them all, and opens up the stone, the McDonald stone, and they are shot rock for the moment, Calvert.
I was wondering how they're going to get out of that Mascath, and it just got enough of that top, and it almost went through the port. They'd be drawn looking at 4.
And then he gets the redirect, which is a bonus.
Rolls the guard out of the way, and problem solved so far.
Whoa, soft. Clean.
It's okay.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
10.
Little down. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Yep. Little down. Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Right up. Right up. Right up. Right up.
Olofsson on the brush to sit the 2 without last rock here in the first.
Sorry, bud.
It's the experience already. You know, he's only 26, Jacques is, but you take into the fact that he's been in a couple of Briars, skipped BC in 23, played with Kevin Cooey in 24, and that's invaluable when it comes to a young skip like
Just
McDonald.
board. Yep.
Well, and Jordan is all go. Just wants to go after people. And Jacques is a little bit of the voice of reason to pull him back and to look at risk and reward. It's a great idea to be really aggressive, but sometimes you have to know when going aggressive can really put you out of the game.
100%.
A mistake there by losing the shooter out the side, Chambers.
Yep. I see this.
And, of course, that voice of reason,
Yeah.
he learned from you.
Well, yes, much like yourself.
Yeah. Top 8, but top
Be a
4
little
is okay.
slower once we get across the line here, bud.
I had 15.8 on yours.
Okay, it didn't feel like that.
Okay.
Felt like high 14-ish.
Okay.
And I like that, what it feels like. Too often you get caught up in the numbers. It's more important at what it feels like.
100%, and especially in this case, they're going across the center here where neither team practiced the draw the buttons. So this got to be a little crispier here.
It's a little bit, it's somewhat old school, though, Russ, that idea.
It is.
Play what you feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Play what you see.
We're all too guilty of hoping the stopwatch gives us the right answer, and it's just a lot of things happen after you let that rock go. It goes for another 24 seconds. A lot of things can change, so you have to get that feel underfoot.
Well, and for Jordan, he was not one of the 2 that participated in the draw to the button. and so may need a little bit of advice.
We're okay.
That's interesting, isn't it, in itself, that the skipper doesn't throw the draw of the button?
Well, he has during the week, but I think that in the game against Calvert, he did not have a good draw to the button, and it kind of made him doubt himself. And they thought, let's just take that out of his hands.
Curl that.
Real good.
I was thinking normal to jump it over, but whatever you think.
I think at least normal.
I don't think you need any more than normal. Like, it's going to jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of trust in Greg's ice that it will move.
Spot in practice, Mikael. It didn't do much.
Rocks are quite lively, too, with the fast speeds.
Normal? Yeah.
Normal way, Biko.
2/3 or so.
Yeah, I like it.
When you're crossing the face
Good.
of a rock,
Good
as
release.
they are here with the intern, it'll roll dead. You'd have to hit it extremely thin to roll out. So he needs a bit of speed to kick this across.
Braden Calvert and his first.
Firm. Firm.
Yeah, back-to-back Canadians in 14 and 15, and then the win over Yannick Schwaller of Switzerland, who is their dominant team right now. That was in the World Final. And look at this, roll and in behind the corner. Rolls a little far. Shot rock still belongs to McDonald.
A little big.
Edge of the 8.
Really
nice
good audible.
Yeah.
Really great audible
Wasn't ever.
by Corey. They were playing the roll the other way, but Corey's seeing that it's not going to go, and so tried to get as much of a roll as he could. Good heads-up call.
Again, back to the rocks, get that little bit straighter every game. And, you know, at a Briar Scotty's Worlds, they might, this time of the week, they might be sanding them for the second time, but it's too late now in this event to do that.
Now the value of the hammer.
Just got to nail the weight here.
Now, McDonald did say to us before the game, Kathy, that he thought playing this morning would be an advantage when it comes to the game overall, knowing the rocks, knowing the ice.
Heavy.
Touch hot.
Heavy.
And right
Not
now he
bad.
seems to
12.
be just a little bit sharper than Calvert.
12.
Heavy.
We always say that if you know you're going to win the semifinal, you want to play in it.
Yep.
Yep. Curl right up. Curl right up.
Very good.
Great touch. A big game like this, young team, that's the shot you usually see overthrown. Well played.
That's fine. Good throw.
Great throw, bud.
Thanks.
11-8.
Yeah.
That's a nice 55.
Yeah.
Same as practice.
I liked it.
Final stone here in the first.
There, guys.
Easy. It's good.
Mine's
Needs a good piece of the 8
Should be on the act.
as he draws against a couple.
Not moving yet.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Bring it in. Attaboy, Biko. Way to go.
And very similar to what he threw in the draw to the button, albeit the other turn. Hits the 4-foot for a single. You have to win 2 of 3 to advance to Halifax. The Andrew McCain Arena on the campus of Acadia University here in Wolfville on this Friday night championship weekend of the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials. The winner of this event, as well as the women's, will fill out the field of 8 for Halifax and the trials that will determine which teams represent Canada, wear the maple leaf in Cortina come February. It is Braden Calvert with the early lead out of the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg, and so for the first time in the game here in the second, it'll be Jordan McDonald from the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg that does have last rock, has the hammer playing the Redstones.
Line's the same.
I don't have too much more weight.
Line's good.
Too much more weight.
It's good. Top 12.
Line's good. Easy line. Got room. Got room. Lots of room right now. Need to curl it. You need to
It's
curl
really
it.
close.
You need to really curl it.
If anything, knife it.
You gotta
go,
curl.
Jacques.
Really gotta curl, Jacques.
You gotta go.
Top 4.
You gotta go.
Hard. You gotta,
You gotta go.
Never off. Never leave it.
You gotta go.
Not
You-
busting in there like it did at the start of the week, Kath.
It's just that slow, gradual movement. And earlier today, we talked about Jordan just wanting to put the broom in the same spot, but you have to tighten it up if the rocks are just not going to finish. Still lots and lots of movement, though.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Good hack. Yep.
Hair big.
Yep. Hard line. Hard.
Keep it going.
Hard.
Push.
Malaka, Chambers, and he'll crash on that guard. And it'll go back.
I think it was.
Struggle so far for Kyle Kurz. Missed
That's
his run back in that first, remember? So he
Not good.
quarter rock.
Probably a little bit more than.
This one, I don't know whether it was wrong ice or he was tight because they yelled heavy. It's still overcurled noticeably.
What do you guys like?
First of all, is the freeze.
Yeah.
I like that. We can run it too, though. I like the freeze, Jordan.
Okay, I like the freeze.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm almost in the end time. I guess, yeah, this is a call. Out.
Okay, yeah, I like this.
Both good calls. The run back, I'm in favor of that
wide.
too, because if you miss it, you're going to open it up. You already got one buried.
Yep.
Because you have to kill that yellow rock on the forefoot at some point to get that buried one on the scoreboard. But this might be even better if you freeze this in well.
I got.
and one turn versus the other. Russ, does it matter?
I think in this case you could have gone either way. Actually, there's a little bit more room poking out on this side. I think that's why they did it.
Great. It's good.
It's also kind of the draw the button path, which they know.
Nope, line's great. Right on it. Straight, 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 straight.
Bouncing your hair.
Sometimes it's funny sport, Kat. Sometimes you're blessed with, oh, geez, I get to throw a shot I absolutely know, and other times you don't have a clue where to
You
put the
don't
bird.
have an idea.
8-team, 7-game round robin, and for McDonald starts off with 2. There's that loss to Calvert, and that actually determined first place. And he's a winner. He lost to the 06 world champion, Jean-Michel Menard, and then closed well with 3 straight wins. Also a winner earlier today in the semifinal.
And both of those losses were in the same day. They did not play well against Calvert in the morning, and then they had the afternoon off, came back out against Jean-Michel Menard, who calls the game. Félix Asselin throws the last rock, and were very much in that game, and then just let it slide at the end. So it was not a good day, but they did rebound.
Yep. Should get them all. Just smooth, bud. Whatever turn you're seeing.
Wasn't a great start for Braden Calvert. He lost to Menard as well. And then it was a loss to Owen Purcell, the reigning Nova Scotia champion out of Halifax. But then there you go. You close with the 3 straight wins. And then by virtue of that win over McDonald, he was awarded first place and the bye to the final.
And for Braden Calvert and his team, one of the things, if you looked at the scores that they've done really well, is generated a lot of offense. They've scored a lot of points. And when you talked about his draw ability, Braden is not afraid to put rocks in play because he is so proficient at the draw game.
Yeah, it's funny how the strategy goes with a team. If the skipper's feeling draw weight, there's a pretty good chance there's going to be a lot of rocks in play.
Halfway. A little high.
Line's tight.
A little high.
Line.
They only took about 4.5 feet ice here, which might be minimum.
Halfway. Hard bill.
Corey Chambers got them out of trouble in that first.
It's fine. 2/3.
Close. Yep.
Cool. Curl, curl.
Curl, 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 curl.
Curl, curl,
Good
curl.
shot. Good boy.
Oh, good.
Whisker low.
Right where the broom is, where he wants to hit it, just a whisker low, as they said.
Close. Yep.
Jacques Gauthier
Yep, 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 yep.
at hammer efficiency, scoring 2 or more when you have last rock. And that'll work. Very nice. And he leaves the stone up top to be used.
Good shot, chocolate bar.
Wow.
Well, big weight. And you just get that result. Clips the back one. Does leave that Yellowstone open for Braden to make a play at if he wants, but gets the team out of trouble.
Probably not sticking with control.
You got to kill the red,
Just want to make sure this goes.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah, I
on
know.
much.
Okay.
Thick half with the control.
Couple of choices. You could hit this fairly thick with soft
2/3
weight,
with the control.
hoping
Yeah.
you get the red
Yeah.
one out and hang it,
Good
keep
control.
two in play. But I'm not sure it's worth it. Got to get rid of that red one. Maybe a little more weight. Hit it really thin. Just leave the yellow right where it is.
Control,
Yep,
little
yep,
big.
Yep. Weight's good. Weight's good. Let it go, Bill. Hard, Bill. Hard, Bill. Hard, Bill. Hard, Bill. Hard.
Great brushing to get that by.
And
Really good.
hardly rolled a shooter. That was really well done.
Great brush.
Brendan Bilwaga on the brush.
Or we nose it for now. Either one.
You're a front end player, Kathy. They should give the front ends an assist on these goals, right?
They should give them the goal.
But again, it's Corey Chambers with another big shot to get his team out of some trouble.
No, he for sure is playing really well so far.
Yep. 8.5, 9.
Yep.
9.5, 9.
Calvert has McDonald chasing here in the second. Down by one. McDonald with last rock.
Girl.
Olofsson. And he'll stuff it there, but roll it underneath. It may be peaking on that
Good throw.
intern side.
Great try, though.
All right, it's curled, eh?
10. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were maybe a little tight, but
Okay.
yeah.
I thought I could throw it that way. Okay, good to know. 10.
Yeah. Probably more just light.
I would agree with you, yeah. Pretty sensitive.
Not a spot they know very well. They got to anytime you're crossing center line for whatever reason, it just seems to be.
A little uncertain.
Yeah, it can get across center halfway down. You're not going to get it by the guard.
I don't think it's max. No.
You think speed should be good here,
Yeah,
Kyle?
speed will be fine. Yeah.
Back weight.
Again, a little tougher shot than it was opening day. A little bit less curl here.
Air quiet.
Wait,
Skip Stones here in the second. Braden Calvert.
And something that we'll watch is the very different releases between Corey and Braden.
Look out. Look out.
Yeah, it's going through the hole. Going through the hole. Oh, you gotta get
And through the hole it goes. And is it going to go out the back? Yes, it does, thankfully for Calvert.
So we talk about all the time, you've got to nail the weight. No matter how good these guys throw it, you have to get the weight right. And that was underthrown big time. Down a spot that was pretty crispy. Wow.
Yeah, I like that shot. I like that. Yeah. So I think we want to be deeper than the 6, right?
Yeah,
So
I would
here.
agree. As long as your shot, it's your second shot,
Even
it's
like
really
T
good.
line back button's good.
I agree.
Just don't want to leave him a freeze.
Yeah, as long as you're second, it's good.
Yeah.
You just played this path too.
Yeah.
So we were here. We were here in the first.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying
we
to go
got
off
to pretty
cams.
well here, honestly.
I think we're right. We'll be right there.
Wind rocks are a little straight, but I don't mind taking max.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
agree.
take there. Carve it at the end.
Yep.
Brilliant thought process for such a young team.
Yeah, I just got to nibble the 8, guys.
Realizing that not all the rocks are quite the same, so they're going to take a little extra here, and they know they can carve it at the end.
And they switched up the stones. At this point, the teams can choose from anywhere. Earlier today, the McDonald team had the red stones. They had 6 from one sheet and 2 from another, feeling that Cam's were a little bit straighter. They switched them out. They know they're still a little bit straighter. So knowing that really helps you when you're putting the broom down for your own shot. You cannot wreck on the guard.
Yeah, not in this situation for sure. Just anywhere in the paint, good shape. Really.
Okay, line.
Jordan McDonald is first. Has one.
Little hard.
Undercover.
Heavy.
Back
Sitting
4.
top of the 8.
Back 4.
Looking to go to the other side now and
Back 4.
Really curling, guys.
sit
Hit it if
2.
you can.
Weight's okay
Mine's
now.
good. Mine's good.
Still
Mine's
there.
good.
Still
It's all there. Line's good.
Olofsson
Top
left.
four.
Kamenicki on the right.
Sit down.
And now the drag and in behind, and they are sitting two.
It's good. Good shot.
Decision time.
You can go a little here.
If you can, yeah. I just don't want. I don't want to become too deep, and then
No,
he's got
I
this,
know.
though, right?
Okay, let's get the line right.
Yeah.
I was there for draw the
You're
button.
a little less for draw the button.
There.
Yeah, that looks close. You got it.
Should come in there.
It'll walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Problem with this one is if you keep it up high, it might not
There
be
we go.
buried. If you bring it back deep, there will be a double off this one that these young teams can make. So
Yeah, they've seen that though. They did acknowledge
Right.
that you
Right.
can't be. You have to be pretty flat. But what does it say, Kathy? That how good the ice is if you're going to be able to suck a stone around the one that's top of the 8.
Well, it tells you everything that these teams have had this week. That's why the curling has been so fantastic, because the ice lets you make shots like this. It also lets you chase.
It's close.
Good.
Top four.
Final stone, Braden Calvert.
not sure you can get enough curl here. This is exact ice he took himself for the draw of the button.
Right now it is McDonald sitting
good.
the 2, trying to get around that stone.
Wade's
Top
perfect.
of the 8
Hard,
foot.
hard, just high. Hard.
Balaka.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Here we go. Can you? Can you? Oh, you did.
He just grazed.
Just a little rub straightens it out and may have left him enough to see.
Great throw.
It's easy from up here, Vic, but there's zero reason to call that off. Like, it was just perfect. They just ticked that backside of that red one. Oh, my goodness. Watch, they just yell whoa here for a split second.
Pat.
That's all it took right there.
If that gets straight by, he might have this.
Yeah.
Still had a little finish in it.
But I think they were worried, as your point, Vic, they were worried about going too deep and setting up the double. So it was a very tough play.
It's still a very good shot. You can see that
That's almost under.
that's almost under.
But the chance is there for 3. For McDonald here is final stone in the second.
Touch light. Yep. Down. Yep. Just to the high.
Olofsson trying to hold it out there for him.
Reed, girl.
Coach A calling line. Now it's Kamenicki. Here we go. You got it? Help it over. Keep it coming. Got it by that one? You do. Push it through and sit down. Back far enough, and there it is. For 3, McDonald here in the second. Calvert pays the price for that little rub. It's the championship weekend of the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials from Wolfville, Nova Scotia. You have to win 2 of 3 to pick up the final spot in the trials in Halifax in a month's time. And all of it happening here at the Andrew McCain Arena on the campus of Acadia University. Game 1 of the men's final, and it's a 3-spot put on the board by Jordan McDonald out of Winnipeg, the Assiniboine. And so Braden Calvert now, once again with Last Rocky, playing the Yellowstones here in 3.
Line's good. Stay with it.
Line's nice.
Wait, T-line.
Okay.
Can't go. Gotta lose it.
Yep.
Shot,
Nice
though.
spot.
Very good.
So Balaka goes around his corner.
Anything a little faster than the one you threw in the first here, bud.
Okay.
It's standard play here, except keeping the 2 McDonald rocks off center a little bit. That's a little. We're starting to see more and more of that, so they're all raisable.
Low 12.
Curl.
Low
If
12.
Calvert gets around either of those red, you can run them back.
Real hard, Cam. Let it go. Real hard, Cam. Straight up. Straight up. Let it go. Hard, Cam. Go.
Trying to get that extra finish just enough.
And they'll lose the shooter at the back.
Yep. Do that. Sure.
I think for Braden, that corner guard is good, but having seen what you're able to do and get it out, he's now looking to create 2 corner guards.
Easy, normal.
Yeah, Team McDonald's been able to chase that Jordan himself in the first end. They made it twice in the first end, that exact same shot. So I think they're going to try to work the other side of the sheet here.
Just maybe leave it a little tighter.
Normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. If you have some space, it's going to move.
Nice. Good spot.
Throw cut.
Runs it by, leaves it right there.
Heel. Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it.
Looks pretty thin.
Even if you stick it right here, it's good.
Okay. It's not
Real
tough.
good.
Heel.
Thick.
Probably sticking it right here is the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think you need to get rid of that center guard. It's actually working in your favor, but the corner guard for sure.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Picked up right away.
Really hard.
Kumanicki.
Go, Jacques.
Hard.
Goche on the brush. Got one and then goes
fine.
across
All right.
the top.
Yeah.
Right out of his hand, the indication
Like
was maybe
freezing?
overthrowing it a bit.
I was thinking roll away. Freeze there, they're all gone. I was thinking roll away, guys.
You get a little low.
I thought split the yellow.
I think it's too early for that.
Go wide in, turn around everything too.
Yeah.
You don't.
Or hit and roll away and just.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That little
Forward.
touch by Elias
Yeah.
on the Yellowstone
Okay,
to
more.
move it closer
More.
creates a really good opportunity for a split. McDonald's team have to be very careful to not roll out because that stone is very splittable for two.
And if that's the case, maybe hit this one, try to roll it right to the corner and hope you get a half shot miss.
Nice board.
Solid board.
Oh, then.
Board.
Curl!
Hard, Cordy. Move it.
Wow.
Probably just
Oh,
over
a
here.
little bit of frustration for Calvert as you take a look at his numbers. There's, to your point, his drawing ability. Look at that, 95% throughout the week, but consistency among the team.
Well, very consistent and very good numbers. When you look at Brendan, I keep wanting to call him Billy because that's his nickname, but the draws you would expect because he is the lead. But to me, the big circle, when you're 95% on your draws is a skip, and think about the shot last stand, he had perfect weight. They just got off of it and it ticked. But that is why Braden Calvert wins games, because he can draw so very well.
Back button, guys. Line's good. Little tight
Third
if
stones
anything.
here in the third, and Jacques Gauthier.
It's gone hard, guys.
I like it.
Easy.
They're right
Running.
now, but okay.
Well, this has some similar feels to the round robin game where Team McDonald came out of the chute really quickly, but then they started to sputter around 4 or 5, and Braden Calvert and his team will just still keep digging away at you. This is a 10-end game.
Good.
And even though momentum right now is for McDonald, this game is a long way from over. They'll have to maintain this pace.
We saw consistency for Calvert. Look at the consistency here for Team McDonald. A couple of 86s, 88, 83.
Well, only 2% separated the two skips. That's how close they are. The thirds on the ice tonight were the top, well, within 1% of the top two. They were actually equal. And at the edge of the front end actually goes to McDonald, but only by 1 or 2%. So there's no surprise that these teams are in the finals against each other.
Like just probably.
For a long period of time, the numbers rarely lie. You know, a game or two, you get fooled. Nice weight choice there, Kath. It's a kind of a learning curve for a young team. They're playing the run back. Most teams want to throw a rocket down there, make sure they kill the enemy rock. With a 2-point deficit, they softened the weight, missed it completely, but rolled in the rings, forcing McDonald to deal with it.
Little big.
9.5.
Yes. Yep.
9.5. 10.
Hard.
Straight to it.
Hard up.
You gotta go.
Really gotta go.
Not heavy.
Hard, bud.
Really gotta go. Hard to roll on.
Really gotta go. Hard. Hard.
Roll it. Roll it.
Oh, boy.
He stuffed it. If it hangs around, it'll be a bonus. Yeah, it does. And that's a break for Calvert here. And a shake of the head from Gauthier.
I just didn't like that turn.
Why
I
not?
didn't like that turn.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's 11-4.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
underthrown.
Yeah.
It came off there. It came off there.
Just forward. Gotta go. Air down.
Well, great chance here. for Corey to hit and stick to lie 2.
And they turn an end around.
You betcha.
No kidding.
Really hard, really hard, really hard.
And you go from sitting a possible 3.
The shot that Jock just jammed was a complete miss, but it was thrown with the appropriate speed, rolled in the rings, and they got the jam.
I mean, you keep these separated, you've got the deuce, and you're tied game. So just to Jacques Gautier's point, he said, I didn't like the turn. Could he have done it like a pitcher shaken off?
Sure he could. And I think that a guy like Jordan is going to be open to that. If he said, can I throw the other turn? That was an option. You never want to throw a rock that you just don't want to throw. And sometimes you have to because of the complication of the end. But in that case, it's an open shot. It was an option to ask for the other turn.
Still a chance to get out of this. I think they're going to throw soft weight, hit a quarter of it, roll towards or on top of that back one.
Try to group the stones.
Skip stones in the 3rd. Jordan McDonald into his first.
Hard. Yep. Really hard.
Do it, Cam.
Cut soft. Yep. Whoa. Yes.
It's close.
Here we go. Coming over. And going to get close.
Good. Sorry, I got an awful judge in yours. It was 11-3 when I clicked it.
Yeah, I know.
Awful judge.
It was a fresh spot. We hadn't thrown a rock there.
Elias's peel, but that's it.
Well, that's a 5-second missile. Good throw, about 10-8.
Under rolling is the way to miss that because it's tough now to roll way to our right and separate them without a potential jam. So there's a good chance it's not going to roll very far, and there might be a double.
Braden Calvert.
Soft board.
Weight's good.
No, weight's good.
Weight's good.
Curl.
Trying to just keep them separated. Has to watch maybe a little bit of possible jam at the back. That stone just hanging onto the back 12.
Hard.
Brendan working hard to try to make this curl and roll that little bit.
And he does that to sit the 2.
Now you take on the double. There's no risk.
It won't do much.
It's almost a natural. A half a rock's going to be very close.
Closer than you think, I think.
A third?
I think a third's
Okay.
real close.
Okay, bud, give it a go.
Yeah. Third is close.
Okay. Let's make it.
Well, he still has a chance to get out of this. At a point, it looked like he would be sitting 3, and then the mistake, rolling out. And for the moment now, Calvert has his 2 to possibly tie.
Yep. Hard.
Right onto his hand.
There we go.
Hard.
Back it off.
Kumanicki.
Back it off. Back it off.
Third of a stone, and he'll drive it by.
I think tight just right out of his hand.
He knew, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, they couldn't keep the stone out there, and it'll be a chance to tie it anywhere. An open draw for 2.
Yeah.
It's remarkable to think, you saw that 96% for him. Considering the fact, as Russ mentioned earlier, he only played 2 events in September. He only got ice at the local club in Carberry on the day he left to come here. I mean, it's just, maybe it's that innate ability he has for draw weight.
Yes, and Braden said he did go into Fort Rouge and he was throwing some rocks, but they haven't had a lot of reps. But the thing about this team that you talked about, Russ, is that back-to-back provincial finals. This is a unit that's been together for some while. They have confidence in each other, and there is something about muscle memory, that kick speed. It's just innate for Braden.
Win a World Junior and you get to the Manitoba men's final twice, you probably know where the forefoot is.
Okay, just remember now, muscle memory, you have to stop talking. Here we go. 2.
I have no memory of that muscle.
To tie it up, 3. McDonald and Calvert. This afternoon, they played the women's semifinal. Ashley Tevenot against Kayla McMillan. And it was McMillan who picked up the win. McMillan and her team from Victoria. Teveno from the Martinsville Curling Club, which is north of Saskatoon. Nicholas Adine is the coach of the McMillan side. And so now they'll advance to play Team Sturmey tomorrow. And that's Selena Sturmey out of the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton. And again, it'll be a best of 2 out of 3. You got to win 2 of 3. And we'll have that game 1 for you tomorrow morning. Make a note of the time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Game 1 of the women's final. It'll be McMillan from Victoria, Sturmey from Edmonton. On this championship weekend of the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials from Wolfville, Nova Scotia, Calvert converts, gets 2 in the third. We're tied at 3. We go to 4. And it is Jordan McDonald out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg with Last Rock, has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
Well, this is the very traditional box. I'll throw a guard, you throw a guard, I'll go around, you go around. And now the chase begins. 4 great rocks.
Don't we often, though, Russ, talk about choking it off? About could you now try to take that away from them, take the corner away from McDonald if you are Calvert, or is that not a play?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. They could have. They elected to throw the center, or no, they came around after the center, but a lot of teams will choke it off for sure.
It's fine. Got to get it there. Let's go. Push.
Got to keep the line here.
And just a little over curl.
Fine.
So shot remains Calvert just off center line, top 8. Second shot belonging to McDonald.
It's a bit of a problem there because now you can't really raise it other than running back the wrong color.
It's a little bit of deja vu. We saw this the last time we came this way, so the skip's feeling pretty confident about where to put the broom on these shots.
To the hack, to the board. Curl. Heavy. Curl. High 12. Curl.
Elias Humanicki.
Got a curl. Curl. Right up, Cam. Right up, Cam.
Got a good one.
Hard. Hard.
Cam Olofsson. And enough to push it through. It goes, and they're sitting the 1. Very close for 2.
I think it is 2, Vic.
Half if your peel is shirt, roll on the side of it. Shirt.
You like that more than just the roll?
I think so.
Gotta throw this hard.
This is thick.
These rocks are lively enough, but that's a lot of space to cover.
Out.
Pretty flat. Out turn will give them a higher kick, but it won't have as much energy when it hits. It won't spin off of the object rock here. So we got to throw this hard.
Yep. Whoa. Curl. Whoa.
Kyle Kurz, and he won't get the roll he was looking for.
Well, that's interesting. He hit it so hard that after he made it, his actual shooter continued to slide forward.
Up the entire way.
Yeah, we're seeing my draws are curling.
Yeah.
Both teams aren't quite believing it's a little bit straighter.
They want it to curl.
Same weight.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that it will.
Same weight.
Curl.
Down more.
Curl. Come on, bud. You got a good one. Curl.
Olofsson.
Curl.
Can you get it underneath?
Hard.
Can you roll it underneath? Oh,
Good shot.
they'll tuck something under. Pretty good.
Fair.
Drop it if you want.
Good call, Jordan.
Nice.
Thanks.
Play the run.
Run looks like it goes into our yellow.
Well, you can make that. Looks pretty natural to go right into either. If you go right into yellow, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, if you roll right into yellow, it's pretty good too.
Still a problem here because that
There it goes,
freeze we talked about over curled, so it leaves McDonald shot rock buried. Awfully brilliant run double here.
Corey Chambers.
Corey's made some huge shots
Run it
already
back
today.
now. Coming across.
Sit.
And they'll just lay it beside as they tap theirs to the edge of the 12.
Good effort.
Great try.
Or we can go this way.
Pretty good.
You knew you had to run it back and get it in, but you didn't want to run it back and miss it. Really nice shot.
Right up.
See, it'll be good.
Yep.
Cal, give this.
They're trying to roll underneath the red one? Over curl?
No, I think they're trying
open?
to roll
think
to
okay.
the other side.
Maybe he'll hear more.
Split the two.
Little soft.
Barely heading it out.
13-5.
Yep, then.
13-5.
Just to the back line.
13-5.
Just to the back line. Clean.
Curl.
Humanecki right. Olofsson's picked him up now left.
Barely punching it out. Curl.
Curl forever, Cam.
Curl. One.
Rush forever. Humanecki now late licks. And they'll just leave it there. And not quite enough to push it through. It'll settle back 12.
I don't know, Russ. I thought they were playing the other way, but maybe they were playing under.
I think they were going under, yeah. Beautiful weight by Jacques. He would have loved to kick that out, but at the moment, that's money to get that underneath. That was tough to do.
Hello.
You know, there's a lot of teams that work on having 100% same releases. And we always talk about that isn't as important as reading the ice. But when you look at this back end of Braden Calvert, there's extremely different throws between how Corey throws. So if you watch this, watch Corey, it's off the end of his fingertips, whereas Braden has the very traditional extension. And Russ, as a skip, if you have two of these people coming at you, are you icing them the same?
Well, no, and I think they are, and that's a great point. You talked about it before the show, but Corey's, they said he had two straight rocks, so they got rid of them for this game. Now they're saying he's got two straight rocks. You wonder whether it's the carpenter, not the hammer, right? So I think it's fooled Calvert, actually, with that nice come around he played in the end number 2.
Yes.
Corey let it wreck in the guard.
11.
Clean.
11.
Yep. Little hard.
11. 10-5.
Curl. Clean.
Curl.
Clean. Yep.
Curl.
Yep.
Humanecki.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
And rolls it inside, and they will sit 3. Now, somebody at home may have said, okay, you've got 2 over there. You're first and second. Why wouldn't you protect
Look at you.
rather than try to sit the 3?
Yeah, you really could. It's this late in the game or in the end, though. I think this makes a good point because at some point in time, in reality, they're trying for 2 at this level. The ice is so good, the teams throw it so hard. They're going to make something there anyways and eliminate. So they've got a wonderful chance for 2 now. The problem here now, too, for Calvert is if he cheats here and tries to hit and roll inside a bit, he might jam that top one. So he almost has to hit this dead on. And it's a fairly simple 2 because it's awfully late. Calvert's only going to have one more try at this.
Skip Stones.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Braden Calvert.
Whoa. Whoa.
Get that out. Go, go, go,
Oh,
go,
that
go,
was
go,
a
go,
squish,
go, go,
wasn't
go,
it?
Go, 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 go.
And
What are we doing here?
what are they doing is right. Now it's set up for 3.
I just made that comment. I just didn't see it happening. Like, you cannot do that. Wow.
Have to be a millimeter high.
Oh, boy.
Anything into these rocks is just dead.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Side.
Yeah.
Right beside it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best
What's
shot.
our
Yeah,
weight
it's an interesting comment. I think
Normal?
these striking bands are very lively, but his comment, Corey's comment, was
Yeah, 2/3.
anything into it, like it comes like a solid contact. I'm wondering if the lack of density in the rocks or whatever, that went nowhere.
Did I throw one here? I think I did.
If you hit it dead on, it would have flown out of there.
It's interesting. The players are learning these rocks. So are we. With that kind of weight that Braden threw, I think we're as surprised as he is that it didn't pop.
Well, he doesn't have that extra event experience.
No.
You know, he wasn't at the points bet. So that is something that that McDonald has in his pocket already. He's only learned the rocks over the course of this week.
No, the more that you play with them, and that's the advantage that McDonald's team has coming out of PointsBet, those reps with these rocks, just extra intel.
Great opportunity. He's already cracked a 3. Came in the second.
Yep.
Jordan McDonald has a chance to set himself up again here.
Go.
Gotta go.
Tomanicki.
Curl.
Now where are you going to go with that? And avoids the jam at the back. That's a good brush. Good call. But as he left the double.
Not only possible double.
So the difference we talked to you about, and Russ mentioned right off the top, that Calvert has only played 2 events. He's won them both, but they were in September. And then he just got the ice at the local club. So they really are coming in almost like a season beginning. Compare that, of course, to the 24 games that McDonald has played.
And also the teams. When you look at the teams in PointsBet that McDonald played, he's playing McEwen, he's playing Dunstone. You're playing the top teams that are going to the Olympic trials. That forces you to either take your lumps or to figure out how to play against better teams.
And albeit they have played each other with different teams, but 14 times they've played since March of 20. And Calvert has an 11-3 advantage. Final stone. Calvert, 1, 2, and he'll slide it through, but he'll cut it down. It still leaves the McDonald team with a chance for a couple.
Good throw.
Just think if he'd made his first one, all they'd do is brush that first one to make the easy doubles. A couple of unforced errors by both teams in this game so far.
There have been. And they are dealing with ice conditions that are straighter.
Yeah.
And it's catching both of them. It's still lots of curl, but what they're comparing it to is what they played on since Monday. And it is different today.
It is something, though, that Jordan said he hoped playing this morning against Howard and winning the game would pay off. That's that little bit of knowledge.
It's okay.
Line's great.
Yeah, fraction light, but close.
So curl early, it's always straight. Line's great, guys.
T.
All you.
Top 4.
All
T.
you.
T back 4.
All you, have a look. 14-4, guys. Off, Cam.
Is it?
Good.
Whoa.
Will it?
Sorry, bud. Terrible judge. Good throw.
And just in time for 2. So that's been a strength of McDonald. Converting with last rock, getting 2 or more. Second time in the game, and they were the leaders in the event. Friday night here in Wolfville, Nova Scotia, in the beautiful Annapolis Valley. Welcome back. It's our championship weekend coverage of the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials. You have to win 2 of 3. And right now it's advantage. Jordan McDonald and his team from the Assiniboine Memorial in Winnipeg. Against Braden Calvert from the Fort Rouge. It's all Manitoba, all Winnipeg in this one tonight. And it is Calvert that does have last rock. Has the hammer here in 5, playing the Yellowstone.
Always curl.
They're always going around this out-turn
good.
corner.
Keep going. No more.
They're always playing the box. The 2 guards and going around the corner. And then now the chase.
It'd be tempting to set up an in-turn corner to see if you could fool somebody.
Just to change it up.
Yeah.
And some really good numbers by both of the leads.
Real hard.
Heavy.
Close. 12 and a half. Curl, man. Curl. Curl. Curl to it. Curl to it. Curl. Curl to it. Curl. 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 Right up, Cam. Right up. Right up. Dig. Good sweep, Cam. Nice
It's interesting when you look at
11-9.
Elias. Remember, we were saying he had to leave his family because it was harvest.
It was hard.
Right?
It's farm.
And he's a farmer. And then in Braden's case, he's also with his dad, a grain and beef farmer.
Yep.
And they basically planned their season around the farming season. One of them is a nurse. One of them is an electrician. So you look at what you do and say, all right, this is why. That's why, in fact, they only played those 2 early.
Sure, yeah. It's kudos to them to come out of the gates with 2 wins in those spiels.
No, life gets in the way. I know that for Elias wasn't able to make a lot of the practices because when you farm, that's when it's harvest, that's what you do. And the same for Braden and Billy as a teacher. And, you know, at this level, these teams, every one of these players out here are not full-time curlers. They do not have the funding that some of the teams in the trials do, that they can be a full-time curler. They go to school, they work full-time, and they got to fit curling in there. And it's remarkable what they're able to do.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Really got to go.
Curl.
Really got to go. Really got to go.
Curl.
Keep going. Yeah, good shot.
Good throw.
Good,
Good brushing.
Just about saved both Reds.
Yeah. It's good, bud.
There's no
Both these teams really impressed me with their soft weight. When you back 4 or 5 years ago, some of the younger teams, when they're playing a run back like this, they're trying to break it in half. Control that cue ball. They've got that corner guard there now.
But I'll suggest to you, the stones are different.
Mm-hmm.
They're a little more lively now. And over a course of time, we've said you don't have to break it in half.
Yeah.
Let the stones work for you.
No, very good point, Vic. It's
earlier. Very good.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Kath.
You didn't have to hit me to point that out. I got it.
But they, they understanding their environment, the rocks don't have to be banged away at a high speed to get to results, and they're being able to control the rock that's thrown. That's the secret.
And also with the weight, with the brushing, you're able to manage the stone so much better than before. You can wait, you can keep it straight, you can get the finish with that quieter weight. If you throw a bullet, you're just dusting the path. There's not a whole lot you can do.
Lean. Weight's good.
Lean.
Mid 11.
Whoa.
Mid 11.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Clean. Clean. Straight. Straight. Hard.
Kubanicki trying to hold up the curl, and they'll leave it there. No roll.
Board.
Well, as it gets higher, it's harder and harder to roll buried and still be in the house.
Yep. Right here? Yep.
Yeah.
How's the speeder, Bill?
Oh.
Good.
How do you like this?
It's way easier to bury, so I love it. But you're still going to have to
Look at the fingers.
deal with that red one.
There's a great example, and there's nothing wrong with that. We talk about some unorthodox releases. Think of Shannon Burchard, and can be very, very effective. But when you throw off the end of your fingertips and you put it back, and then you watch Braden's throw, you're going to get different results.
Back four, back four.
This is not his best game. In fact, it's his worst number so far. You saw it there for 75%. And that's despite making some big shots, a couple of run backs early. Just no consistency.
And it's going to run straight. And this is really hard with consistency. When you throw off the tips of your fingers, the tendency could be to put it back that little bit. You're not likely to dump it, but the backward motion can make his rocks run far straighter than a release like Braden's.
No, but there is Jacques Gauthier in some respect off the end too with his fingers, right? We didn't just see that?
It's a little bit higher.
Okay, just a little bit more of the handle?
Yeah, more of the hand.
All right.
Curl, 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 right up, right up, right up, right up.
The difference in the game, though, is the fact that the middle of the lineup for Calvert is letting him down. You got his second Kurz is 60%, and Chambers right now just 75.
Yeah, that won't cut it.
Yeah, first one was 11-5.
What a finish.
That one I thought you were just a little tight. Okay.
Gotta go a bit for weight.
Go ahead.
Weight's
Whoa,
pretty good.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Weight's pretty good.
Whoa.
Whoa, then. How's the line? Good.
Whoa.
Good opportunity here with that one slightly behind the tee line. You can snuggle one in here for shot rock.
Easy.
Be hard to remove.
Straight.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Good shot. Attaboy.
Good patience there because they didn't want that to over curl. That cost them last end.
Attaboy. Good throw.
Very nice by Corey Chambers. Shot rock. They have last rock. They have the hammer here in the fifth.
Super weight.
Is the pick there? That's the shot I like the best.
You got a sliver, yeah. Thick sliver.
You don't even have to throw a bomb at it. Okay. I like, you've played this spot twice now. Yeah. Right? We were edge of 4 to the edge of the 8. Yeah. If anything, I thought that was min, but. Okay.
I like that. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's
Jock's doing what a great third should do. Have some memory to start with, because the skips tend to get so busy with so many other things going on strategically. And he's seen the shot twice, relays that down to the skipper, and that just gives the guy in the hack a chance to visualize and maybe have a little more confidence where to put the broom here and how much curl you're going to get hog line in here.
Skip Stone's here in 5, and this is the 4th game that McDonald is in the 90s percentage. In fact, 3 of his teammates are in the 90s tonight.
And that's quick down there. He just laid that thing down. They were sure it was light, and it's got all kinds of weight.
Clean, clean, clean. Go ahead. A little more. A little more.
Good.
I think he can dig that out.
I think he can too. There was room by the guard when he went in.
No, can't throw hack at this. It's more like a backline shot.
What's frustrating him? What did he like about it? Just where it ended up?
Yeah, he wanted a hair more curl. Not that this is easy, but they played it once before. But I think with a perfect weight here,
Backline.
Braden can not only get it out, but maybe sit back 8, sitting 2, and it could be buried if he could roll to the back 8 behind that red one. Now it's a very big ask here because it's almost perfectly buried, but they wanted that extra inch of curl.
Just that little bit more to the left as you look at it.
And if he over curled it, it forces Calvert to come around with the out turn, and then he hits and rolls open. This way, if he's successful, he might be buried.
Weight's nice. Back
Well, he was the best all week at 88%, and that's what he's curling tonight. Braden Calvert in Game 1 of this men's final, having to win 2 of 3 to advance to Halifax. Kurz, keep it off the guard. Oh, he can't. He can't.
What are we doing at the line call?
And now
Same
they
shot. I think
debate over the line calls.
And you heard them say more ice.
But Vic, that's back to what Kathy and I were talking about with Corey. He's got a little outward motion, and Corey's holding the broom for these important shots from Braden, assuming it's not going to curl quite as much as it does. That's twice now. Now, they've only missed by a fraction of an inch, but
his weight was perfect.
Yep.
And they didn't get on till about halfway down.
Nobody panicked. And again, I really, truly think Corey feels it's because of watching his own that they're not going to curl quite as much as they are.
I just anticipate a little more, I guess.
Well, just have to bank on the fact that it's going to go.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I needed edge of 4 on that shot.
We nuke that early though when we're rubbing the top 12 one for sure.
Got a little more.
Final Stone, Jordan McDonald.
Tighter.
Just line.
Easy.
Just line.
Already to it.
We're to it.
Might be bouncing a sliver.
Curl.
Gotta get going.
Bouncing a sliver's not good. It might set up a double.
Double.
Moving.
Curl.
Dominicky.
Whoa. Yep. Straight.
Trying to get the tick.
They did.
Oh, what a great line call.
Oh,
Now, did it show on the other side a little bit?
I don't think so.
I think it would have been fine. A little faster.
Brilliant.
After his first one, maybe.
Yeah, we sheened it pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. I thought it was just more kick, a little more add.
I'd say kick.
Okay.
Same kick. Moving.
And that's what all these reps do on the ice. You start to know how each other throws.
Yep.
That's the audible by Jacques, knowing that it's going to go straight because of the communication of the front end.
This is just a really hard score.
Oh, what a brilliant
good half.
line call. Because that stays wide open. It's a missable double for 2.
That wasn't hack weight. I touched the guard and got through the rings easily. Okay. Back 8. Yeah. Right back line there. Here. Okay.
Now you have to negotiate that port to begin with.
Well, Gauthier just said it's going to be a hard score for him.
Yeah, he's right.
A little more. Yeah, I like to hear more.
They're actually not going to play draw weight. They're going to throw a little more to take the curl out of it, but therefore you have to get one of those top 2 rocks just right. This could be a steal of 2 in a heartbeat.
Weight's good. Back 8.
Line's good.
Final stone, Braden Calvert. Here in 5, down by 2.
Back 4, back 8.
Line. Yep.
McDonald sitting the 2.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Back 4. Back 4 only.
Whoa. Yep.
Furs
Back 4 only, Corey.
left.
Hard.
Balaki right.
Gotta go.
And here they go.
Hard.
Got to get it by that one top 8 first. And did they move it enough? They did. Wow, what a shot. Braden Calvert facing 2. A tough shot, and he picks up a single.
The 2025 Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials on TSN are brought to you in part by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And by PointsBet, the official sportsbook and casino partner of Curling Canada.
Well, you may have heard Jacques Gauthier say it's going to be a tough score for him, but boy, what a shot by Braden Calvert.
Well, especially with the score the way it is, you know, that tough score. Most people would overthrow this. You can't throw draw weight, so you tend to throw like back line. Back line, it doesn't curl enough. It wrecks on that center guard. Or ticks the top one and still goes too far. Negotiates the port beautifully, absolutely nails the weight. That saved 2 points.
And he moved it just enough for the single. The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. So at the break, it's 5-4 McDonald as we check the numbers after 5.
Well, it's been a couple of line calls that have heard Braden Calvert. In the second end, he just grazes it. That allows Jordan McDonald to take that big 3. And the audible by Jacques Gauthier, part of a third is not just a shot making, it's making the most out of a shot, which he did. Led to a very tough force and that great key shot by Braden Calvert.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Jordan McDonald of the Assiniboine Memorial leads, and he'll have last rock when we come back.
They took the long road to get to the Olympics. In 2013, Brad Jacobs won the B final at the pre-trials in Kitchener, securing the final spot at the trials. In Winnipeg, we witnessed a passionate team.
Run it back, touch it in for the win! What a shot!
Some incredible shots throughout the week helped Jacobs finish atop the standings. In the final, they would face 2010 Olympic gold medalist John Morris.
Fry calling line, and he's got it!
Once again, thanks to some great shots, Team Jacobs would go on to win and represent Canada in Sochi. Jacobs, Ryan Fry, EJ Harnden, and Ryan Harnden, your 2013 Curling Trials champions.
Yeah, it can be done. Coming out of the B pool and winning the trials to go on to Sochi and win the gold medal. So one of these two teams will win the trials, the pre-trials here in Wolfville, and then we'll fill out the field of 8 in Halifax in just a little less than a month from now. Welcome back on this Friday night, our championship weekend here in Wolfville, and Jordan McDonald does have last rock. He does have the hammer, playing the Red Stones up 5-4.
Whoa. Just get distance.
Looking for maximum separation, but trying to get right to the line so there's no double.
Sorry. All 4, but good.
Sure. Spite the 4.
Yeah.
I just throw the same weight.
I like more than that, Jordan.
I got more weight. Where are we? Back 8.
Whoa. Yeah, looks like a bomb.
Whoa.
No line. Okay, you're going like back here.
Yeah, we're like almost already there.
Yeah. Off.
Like we're borderline.
Now, is this a result of the mop, do you think, or is it just overthrown?
No, this is just overthrown. He threw the first one in the 8-foot. This is just a lack of focus to go through. taken away the advantage of what you did with your first.
Yeah, even bury it behind the red a bit's good. Yeah. You like you're out?
So let's look back at the pre-trials, and we showed you 13, and Brad Jacobs came out of the pre-trials. Interestingly enough, John Morris did too. He finished second. Some familiar names there, interestingly enough. Krista Scharf, twice in a pre-trial. She was here as well this week out of Thunder Bay, a third and a fifth place finish at the trials. But Pat Jacobs and Morris, both of them out of the pre-trial and finishing first and second.
Incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was just incredible.
Well, you know, I think that things have changed. Even in the last year or two, there is more ice available. There's more training that goes on this summer. So these teams are more physically, mentally prepared all the time to be able to go to the trials and make some noise. Whoever comes out of this, Jordan McDonald or Braden Calvert, is not going to Halifax to show up. They're going to be a contender.
Yep.
Elias Humanicki.
Whoa.
Good.
And we'll just get it off the center line and
Very good.
squeezes it enough.
Go, George.
Guard the yellow. Straight guard the yellow.
Yeah. Fight the line.
Halfway.
Line's good. Easy, Corey.
Trying to find a guard to take away everything, to take away access to playing the tap back and also the run back, Russ.
Yeah, exactly, which is hard to do.
It is.
And you tend to put it right in between the two.
Go.
Trying to find a really big fat rock.
That's right. Well, these are wider,
They
these
are
new ones.
wider. You're not wrong.
I'm happy with that one. Not only is it easy access, but they can roll either direction.
Yeah.
This is the same spot that I threw it in.
Yep. High nine. Yep.
Wait, pretty good.
Hard by.
Cam Olofsson, right out of his hand, picking him up. Humanicki. Watch the jam. Watch the jam, and they'll tick it on the way by and not move it quite far enough. Shot rock still belongs to Calvert, without last rock sitting back 8.
Well, back-to-back misses by Team McDonald. Cam going through, and then Elias, you hit that anywhere on the outside, and the fact they screamed out of his hand just got it soft or a little tight. Chance, big chance for Corey.
Whoa.
Wait's nice.
Lead. Whoa. Curl.
Hard curl. Good shot.
It does feel a little fast on the foot.
Okay. Try and make the double. Okay. 10.
The other thing that happens is you get the mop, which obviously keens it up a hair, and the ice sits for a while, which sometimes, depending on the air temperature, could make it faster or slower. But the ice makers will pebble the slide path just in that fifth end break, and all of a sudden you've got fresh pebble you're rolling over with your slider, and with a stainless steel slider or a Teflon slider, you'll glide maybe that hair farther, and it fools you with your muscle memory.
Whoa. Lead. Yep. Curl. Whoa. Lead. Curl. Straight. Curl. Straight. Curl.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Hard. Okay.
All right.
That plays.
Scared to overthrow that.
Okay.
Scared to overthrow that, sorry. Yeah.
8 for second.
Yeah, Jock's point was he throws that harder high sides and takes out his own.
The hair faster?
I've probably 2-3 feet faster, kind of like it's been all week.
As this game wears along, the team McDonald, who's down one without, starts taking more risk. Team Calvert, I should say.
Line's a little tight. Wait's good. Line's good.
This over curls would be a short raised double here.
Right at your spot.
Where is it?
Top 8.
Wait's really good.
Top 4.
Close. Yep. Tight.
Top 4. We're there.
Don't
We're
want
there.
to. Don't want to.
There's the finish when it starts to break.
Top 4.
And that's
top
what
4.
caught Braden that time. It
shot.
really curls.
Wait.
Just stopped in time. Another couple feet. There's a straight back. Red
Probably
double
make
on the
this
yellows.
and roll into that and maybe be in the rings. Okay. Sure.
Wouldn't that be nice?
9.
Good option.
Sure. 9.
Half
thick
rock.
half.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you hate firm just so it tracks up? Sure, I like firm. Okay. Yeah, thick half. Half is probably good too.
Should save the raised rock for Jacques here. It's can he save the thrown rock?
Clean. Yep. Whoa. 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 Yep. Yep.
Jacques Augier. Dominici.
Gotta go.
Hard.
And coming bouncing back, and well did. A great save.
Good call by Jordan.
Oh, was it ever? Very nice shot. He saved it off the wall, too. Was going to redirect and hit that thing.
I think, you know what? I think I was honestly giving Min ice too in that spot.
Yeah. I just seen Elias throw a couple hard, and
I meant this spot here.
Oh.
Yeah, for that, those two shots.
I just got to throw that harder. I was kind of too cautious. And just threw it.
Well, Elias is curled, but they both curled.
Yes, he did. Thought I threw it nice. Just like
Yeah, I think we got a draw here, right?
Good release.
You're seeing it on their faces. This has been an intense week for one spot,
has.
and you can see it. You know the shadows.
Board. Good board. Board.
It has, and also don't forget that it's very rare that you're playing 10 ends, and you're playing 10 end games for an entire week. It can beat you up.
hard curl. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Stuffed it.
Oh, boy.
Thought he did. He might throw more weight at that.
Well, yes, I thought they were going to play the double to start with. And then I guess he was trying to hit and roll underneath. But
Whatever way you like.
I thought he was playing the
Probably
double as well,
board.
Russ.
yeah, but
turn.
not with that weight, right? Like, what the heck?
Come pick your ice, yeah.
Like here?
Big trouble
Board?
now.
Yeah, board out, turn. Nail the weight. Yeah. Be aggressive. Yeah.
I like
will
that
do.
point just made. Jacques
Board.
said, come pick your ice. Sometimes you see thirds just put the broom down. And I remember Connie Laliberty always saying, if it's in the same spot I would put it, that's fine. But if it's not, now I'm second guessing myself.
yes.
So taking your own ice for the last rock thrower is such a huge, important
Nail the
thing.
weight.
11-5.
Probably don't want to roll buried here because it's just going to be a guard. Roll high side. Even
Let him
double.
play the double.
Yeah, get your two, get out of there.
Touch heavy.
Read.
High 10.
Yes.
High 10.
Read.
High 10.
Read. Read. Yep. Read. Whoa.
Dominici.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes.
Try to avoid a jam here. Just sneak it between everything. They do that. Now where's this going to roll? And it'll roll to the
Good.
top four to sit the 3, and they have last rock playing 6.
Real close.
Yep.
Brilliant
need to
shot, though.
roll
There's
like-
nothing wrong with that. There's a thin double or a roll perfect behind the corner.
Edge on edge is pretty good. It probably jams, right?
That.
Does it not jam if you leave it?
Take the end
Turn, do you like? Take a third open on this side, and the dig might jam.
Yeah, it's such a high guard. I think he can, with this turn, he can
yeah.
always get the nose.
Yeah.
Turn, do you like?
I think you have to.
He won't be able to dig on this side without straight as here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let her roll it frozen.
They've elected not to play the double because it's a steep double. So they're going to come down here, try to roll maybe here partly open,
Perfect weight on the
which could possibly get a jam, or roll it absolutely to a real good spot to make it tough to get the 3.
Well, he made a wonderful shot for his single in 5, and now looking for the hit and the roll on top of second shot, back 8.
Long card though, Kath. This is the ball game here, in my opinion. Has to be good.
Board. Same weight.
Yep.
Whoa.
Kurz.
Hair less.
Kyle Kurz.
Whoa. Whoa. Easy board. Whoa.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Kalaka's there too. Kurz.
Easy board.
Chambers line. You can roll this over on top. Here we go. Roll it over and sit down. How nice is that? 2 beauties in a row by Braden Calvert.
Special.
Great throw.
That's a wonderful throw.
Anywhere else, it's a 3. Like thinner, thicker. Really good shot.
Just such a touch player. Great call by Corey. Well managed. Just a great throw.
Great weight choice.
Yes.
Any harder, it spins off. Any lighter, it's not buried.
The intern there, guys. How much do you need to hit? 7/8. 7/8. Yeah, you can make it 7/8. Yeah. Okay, let's place the outturn. I'll change the line.
Right there. Smooth.
And how frustrating it must be, though, for Jordan McDonald.
Pick looks really hard.
Yeah, there's still a shot for 2 because of the weight control this gentleman can throw, but got to get awfully close to the guard,
I like the out, Jock.
I like the out.
Guard's kind of a frame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feel, guys.
But,
Shade low.
he's going to be close to this guard. He really is. Because anything high side, it's a steal. But dead on right where Jock's broom is, jams that yellow out, the shooter stays there, and it gets the deuce with speed.
Final stone. Wonderful roll. Hit and roll by Braden Calvert. Has him sitting one right now. Olofsson, here we go. Bang, go away. And it will not, and it results in just a single. A game saver to be sure by Calvert. Wonderful hit and roll. Well, in just under a month from now, we'll be in Halifax, about an hour away. Scotiabank Centre for the Canadian Curling Trials. And it's interesting to note that second time, Halifax was back in 2005. The trials were there, and the winners, Brad Gouju and Russ and company, they all went to Italy. Well, the winner of this one, of course, they will be going to Italy again. And here is the field. It includes Brad Gouju and Jacobs again, Dunstone, McEwen, Cooey, Kleider, and Epping. And, of course, the winner of this one, the team that wins 2 of 3, either Braden Calvert or Jordan McDonald will join the field.
Yeah, careful what you wish for to get that 8th spot.
Well, yeah, the thing, you think back to your experience, you were not the favorite that year.
Not even, I think we were 9th out of 10 back then, yeah. Yeah, we talked about that the other day, Vic. There's so many of the champions at the trials were nowhere near the favorites, but managed to pull it out.
Mm-hmm. The difference, of course, this year, this is the format. To win that Maple Leaf, you have to win 2 of 3 in the final.
It's just the best event every 4 years. I look forward to it. I love the tradition of the Brier and the Scotties and the representation, but I also love seeing our very best all go head-to-head with the emotion behind it. There is nothing better than the curling trials.
It's the best field you'll ever play in, unless you maybe go to the Olympics nowadays. It's as good as it gets.
Speed's good. Like you were talking about the pressure you could see on the faces of Team McDonald. It's been a long week. Well, it's nothing like what we're going to see on the faces of the players there, because it means everything.
Line's good. Top 4, T. Okay, let it curl. Top 4. Whoa, then. Line's good. Line's good. Line's really good. Yep. Hard line.
Well, if you're on Braden Calvert's team, your skipper has pulled you through a couple of really tough ends, and sometimes that's enough to just light a fire under you to try to help.
Okay.
I like peel, or normal, at least. Might be easier to make with soft.
Wow.
Do you like
I don't want to touch the 4 if we can. I'd love to just make it
I'm
into
with you here, bud.
Okay. Whatever you see, dude.
What's that?
I'm with you. I'm with you here.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we kill it.
I like a 10.
Okay.
I think if you make it good, it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to
If you're on
roll
nose or
underneath
just a whisper
Save
low,
Shot
you kill
Rock,
it.
which is in a brilliant spot. And if you can hook these 2 red ones, it's going to keep Calvert busy for a while.
More.
The risk is running the yellow back onto your shot stone.
It is. That's why they're talking so much about the weight.
this could be trouble.
Trying to go across the top now.
Olofsson, here we go,
call,
and
George.
across the top they go, and then they'll kick one out as well.
Great
Got away
call.
with that one. Yeah.
Just overthrown.
Yeah. That's the part, you know, we teach these clinics all around the country, how underrated it is. People just get so worried about hitting the broom that they just don't throw the right weight, and that's what happens right there. That was 5 inches off where they wanted that thing.
Little firm.
Kyle Kurz.
Curl.
Double.
Curl. We got to curl the stick. Curl. Wait. I'll get that.
Boy, there's a real pattern here, Kath. You know, if you want to be a good, well, they got it. If you want to be a good ice reader, you know, you have to believe what you see. You have to have some memory, but take a look at the history in this game. Wide, 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 and wide. Neither team's quite nailing it. They're softening their weights, which is brilliant, but they still seem to be missing high side.
And I really feel that they're both still putting the broom down where they did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but today is Friday, and it's a little bit different.
Hair light. Line's good. Hair light. Okay, line's great, guys. Got room.
Chuck Oche.
Top 8.
As we play third stones here in the 7th. 6-4. McDonald leads it.
Curl and go.
Weight's good.
Curl and go.
Pimanicki.
15-5.
Weight's good.
Really hard.
Keep
Really
it going.
good,
I think
boys.
they can bury it.
Got to get to the line, Come on, bud. Keep going.
Gotta go more.
Keep going. Keep
And
going.
to the line.
Keep going. Keep going.
And not
good.
quite.
No, not quite.
Great sweep, guys.
Shot.
Even Jock was hoping to get even edge on edge where they can't get the inside roll. I think they can get
I think they can with
partly
quiet
under.
weight.
Yeah.
You can get half buried. That's pretty
Moves
good.
here.
So hair less.
Boy, it's going to be tricky to be fully buried, though. You have to go through that top red one.
Good hack.
Yep.
Hair big. Good hack.
Whoa. Oh.
Corey Chambers.
Curl.
His game has come up.
Whoa. Straight. Straight. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
And
Yep.
will hold it
shot.
just on the edge of the
Curl.
8T line.
It's a good shot.
Corey made some really big shots early in this game and then just kind of went into that little bit of a lull, but that's a good throw.
Yeah, I like where he left it because Jock's got no choice but to hit it, and they can play offense from that point.
Whoa. 10.5. Lean. Lean. Yep. Lean.
Love to roll back towards the forefoot here.
Lean. Lean.
And he'll leave it there.
Nice.
Probably can't quite get shot. Want to go here?
I don't know, Russ, do you still go around the corner?
I still like the corner
I do
shot
too.
because if you go around the center, it's only a 3-foot run back with this talented hitter, so you might be looking at a dead buried red one.
The shooter will be out of the rings if he plays the run.
Yep. Beam speeder. Same speed. Yeah.
You got to factor in the team DNA of who you're playing here. I would bet a 3-foot run back from a Manitoba Tucker might be made.
How much?
T line.
Got room. Line already. Okay.
Got room.
Line's good.
Whoa. Whoa. T.
I think what they're counting on is even if they bury and the run back's made, the shooter will be outside of the house and they may be able to get out of this with a blank.
14-3.
But when your teammates drop off at the hog line and walk away.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Okay, that's fine.
Kind of ground in there at the just T line.
Easy hack.
It has been slowing down in the dead center, just a tad over the week.
It's just totally different than the Howard game, eh?
Oh, it's nowhere near the Howard game.
Yeah.
That's to Kathy's point, Vic. A little straighter, a little quicker, and it's just hard to believe it. It really is. We sit here and we get paid to criticize, but it's not as easy as it looks.
Well, and that's their game that they're going back to, whereas the McDonald team played earlier today. And I think that's why they came out of the chute being a little bit more precise.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, they're going back to the game with Scott Howard where they won it last night. Or it was yesterday afternoon, actually.
Yep.
So, you know, you're more than 24 hours
Right to it. Hard up. You're down
old
to it.
and
You're down to it. You're down to it.
you're remembering.
Hard cam. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it. Roll it.
Good.
Well, definitely a chance for Braden to get under now if he wants to.
Nah, just a straight draw here.
I know.
Makes
It's
it run a little.
That's such a short run.
I don't like a straight draw.
Yeah, but he might jam it.
Yeah. Okay. Feel like that.
I think so.
Okay. Like you're on this side of it though.
Oh, when you can draw like him, why not?
Yeah, I'm with you. And even if you stick it out on this side, Vic, and if you can't play that because it's going to jam, so now you have to play the run back, and it's not simple. It's a little more than 3 feet now, and you might jam it somewhere. If you play the freeze on shot rock in this type of area, it's gone for fun with the speed these teams can throw. The rocks are just way too lively to play the straight freeze, in my opinion.
Speed's good, eh? Like Corey just is a little high. Yeah.
Top button.
Top button right around it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Freeze is pretty tough.
I wouldn't mind putting it straight T-line.
Top button fully buried. The run back made it. The buried Calvert rock might jam on that back one that was just thrown.
As long as the weight's right, it seems to come in there. Mine curled good here.
Yeah, yours did.
Go
55?
again, right?
Yeah. Speed's the same.
He's following the Corey, whose rocks take a long time to finish.
Over there. 50. I like it. Where? Back tee.
450 split. That's fast ice.
Very fast. 15-ish.
Line's fine.
Braden Calvert.
Got a curl.
Got room.
Top tee.
Close.
Top curl.
Curves. Balaka.
Whoa.
Waist perfect.
Trying to wrap it around. Boy, he's made some wonderful shots. Has he got another one here? He just wanted to go top button. And maybe just a tad deeper than he hoped, but it's underneath.
Dead plant. Dead plant. Dead no.
Two choices here. He's going to play the run back, but that was also available. You could even hit it thick and kind of roll into this area. They're going to take on the straight back, and again, there's a slight chance if you ever feathered it, it could go back that way. Probably brought that a foot too far.
I think so too, because if you think about that, if this is dead nutted right onto it, that pin is the only thing that Braden will have available.
That's going to make it go. Plant's a bonus.
Taking zero ice for the outturn here.
Final stone. Jordan McDonald
Yep.
here in the 7th. Looking to run back that stone, just top edge. Here we go. Homanicki, have you held it for him? Bang! And underneath. Oh, and it just squirts now out and gives him the button for his draw.
Awfully good shot.
Very nice.
You can actually, it's interesting, they didn't take a look here, Kathy. You can see 9/10 of this thing on the outturn side.
Oh,
It kicks out the open.
huge chunk.
It's not, I know.
Wonder if he'll look in the hack.
Yeah. You just made it.
Good release.
And you're 95 for the week. How do you argue? But there's not a pile of real estate there, Vic.
Very precise draw.
Corey Chambers has the brush down. Final
That's good.
stone for Braden
Waist
Calvert.
close. Hair less.
And it's a draw against 3.
Got room.
He needs the lid.
Little more room in the last one.
Weight's running good.
Easy. Not curling yet.
Coors left.
Weight's fine.
Play the weight.
Balaka right.
Easy cut.
Yep.
Needs a lid.
Yep. Good job, Bika. Boy.
There you go.
Back pocket, buddy. Back pocket.
He has just been on his game, and his team has been on his shoulders. McDonald leads at 6-5. It is the Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials from Wolfville, Nova Scotia. Championship weekend. It all started last Monday. 8 women's, 8 men's teams, and now we're down to the final 2, and each the winner will move on to Halifax. Late next month, for the Canadian curling trials and a chance to represent the country in Italy, in Cortina. Welcome back on this Friday night. Jordan McDonald out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg leads it and has last rock, playing the Red Stones over Braden Calvert from the famous Fort Rouge in Winnipeg.
Well, some really great numbers by the lead. One of my keys, Russ, was for Cam. Earlier in the week, sometimes he would just come into the house on guards and go through. We saw him go through. And to me, he's such a great player, but you have to stay absolutely focused every single time you sit in the hack.
Good shot. That's fine. Great shot.
Really good.
Interesting different tactic here, Russ, because what we've seen is a center go up and then usually the corner go to the other side. And the center went up from Calvert and right around came McDonald.
Line's good.
Top four.
Top four. Yep.
Talk to him.
Yep.
Still
Hard
top
line.
four.
Whoa. Line's good.
Room. Take a look.
Line's good.
T.
Yep.
Well, 2 in the 4 foot for Braden
Curl.
Calvert. He's trying to
Curl.
force the issue in this 8th end,
Curl.
but he doesn't want to force the issue and give up a couple. So trying to reduce that scoring area.
What turn you seeing?
Probably the end.
I like the out. I think we know the out well.
Okay.
2/3 low.
Trying to get both. That stagger allows the opportunity for Elias to chase it.
Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Dominicki.
Curl. Okay, good. Okay, good shot.
And we'll open up that center line.
The speed at which these rocks come down nowadays is it's so tough to keep that front busy. Really nice shot, and that red one's so long. Yes, you can get around it, but you can chase it so easily. That's where it's a tough call for Calvert, I think, in the situation, because he's one down. He either wants to steal or force, and that can change in the blink of an eye with some of these shots.
Yep.
You have to be very careful that you don't get stuck with one decision. You start playing for a steal, you could give up 3 or 4. A force here, there's still time.
Straight peel.
Well, that's a big edge for Dominicki.
Yeah, but his Kurz has brought it up from 53%.
Here's probably the decision here. You
Freeze one in the pocket now?
You could freeze one in the pocket. Yeah. You know they're going to blast it. Probably save 1 yellow.
And that's where those Redstones, even though they look great because they're in the 4 foot, are just too deep.
Yeah.
When you have last rock, if you're in the 8 foot, if Braden freezes into the pocket, you still have the entire 4 foot to work with.
Corey Chambers, third stones here in the 8th.
Line only. Line's good.
Clean.
Broom down.
Clean.
Broom down. Line's good.
2/3.
Clean. Halfway. Line's nice.
2/3.
Same as mine. Hair deeper. Hair deeper. Okay.
Curl a little bit.
Curl a little.
2/3.
Good.
That's good.
Spot.
That's good.
Not much choice is there. You could come down and try to tap that yellow, but why leave this guard when you're one up with?
Curl. Clean. Curl. Curl, Cam. Curl.
And it's ripped by Jacques Gauthier.
I think ideally if you could tap the yellow a couple of inches. That's not a bad effort. Way to go against a Howard.
Gauthier 1, Howard 0 in the booth and on the ice.
That's too early for that.
I think that's early.
Yeah. That guard kind of frames it nice.
I go here and the end's over.
I mean, tap this half a rock high.
Actually,
what's the issue with this?
Yeah,
that's good. Unless he just does he just bomb the one and.
Well, of course, yeah.
I don't think we want to move this 4 really.
No, like it's a straight freeze.
I think if anything, we want to move this 1 a little bit and then roll back here. Right?
Yeah. I just don't think we want to move anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think
You like that?
you have to move anything yet, do you, Russ?
No, you don't. They were looking at possibly tapping the yellow, and I think that's the audible here, but Braden wants it right in there. If that yellow one moves a bit, just a hair, that kind of frames the shot or the one he's throwing. But you start throwing any weight, you're right. You tap that yellow too far, there might be a yellow double. That would be a disaster.
Yeah, because the way they're set up right now, there's not a lot of separation for Jordan to try to get rid of it without losing one of his own. But you start moving it and you create that opportunity.
Hard line. Hard line. Hard
Line
line.
on me. Hard line.
Hard
Oh,
line.
there. Okay, whoa then. Whoa.
T-line. Top 4.
Whoa.
Weight's not bad.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Play the weight. Play the
Tapping
weight.
your hair. Curl.
Play the weight.
Tapping your hair.
Corey Chambers just trying to snuggle it in. It just wouldn't curl up for him.
Horrible.
Here we go again with Corey. And then again, it's easy from up here, but everything seems to be missed a little wide.
Well, I think you almost can throw a soft one and just hit like half of this and just unlock it. Okay? I mean, I'm okay with that shot. It's still really good. Okay?
I'm just thinking with soft, are we pushing the yellow behind the guard?
Right.
I guess you'll have the chase
Yeah,
on the
that was
side.
my only concern. Yeah.
Why not make the double you can here, Kath?
I mean, yeah, this guy's always staying. It's probably a blank if we do that.
Blank's fine.
I like your shot, I think. I like this shot. Okay? I know it's pretty aggressive, but anything in this pocket's
If you
good.
think it's worth it, let's play it.
Yeah, yeah. Right on the nose.
Back 4.
Like a shade high, back 4.
I don't love this.
I don't know. It depends on the weight they're throwing it. Yeah, just soft. Wow. Yeah, the concept is if you chip that top yellow on the right hand yellow sideways, then you sit maybe 3, but you're leaving 2 yellow in the rings. You might get forced this way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I don't think they'll give up a steal, so it's not a horrible risk.
Jacques Oche,
Back 4.
nothing yet. Olofsson or Humanecki.
Curl. Good. Curl.
Now they got him.
Curl.
Olofsson
Curl. Hard.
still with it.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Just bump and unlock.
Pretty good. Good shot.
And he didn't unlock it.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice.
I think that's great. Really good, yeah.
Can we ever play this yellow?
Well, he's really, as I said earlier, carried this team, had them on their shoulders. Go back now just to the 5th end of the shot he makes here.
Well, he's holding this team on his shoulders. You talked about that earlier. He is not getting a whole lot of help, but it is his draw weight that is so precise, has to navigate a very tiny port and not over curl. It's only 1 point, but boy, it could have been worse.
And then in trying to hold McDonald to another single in 6.
Yeah, his touch is just off the charts. We're 95% coming in here, but look at he had to nail the speed, or this rolls too little or too far.
And then in 7, guess what? Another great shot to for a single.
And this is outstanding. Facing all kinds of trouble, all he has is the button to draw to. Doesn't look to chase a stone in the open. Has such confidence in his own ability and that of his brushes to judge. Wow, game saver, game saver, game saver.
Braden Calvert out of the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg.
Like we got to get this to here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like kick this right
that
here.
way.
That's probably less.
Spin the
weight
8
than more
down. One stays kind of there, and
No,
your shooter.
to keep this here. I mean.
Like it, yeah. Is that you
You're
think that's
going to be
possible?
coming across it though. Like it's going to be dead weight.
I don't think that 8's going that far, guys. You get.
What's that?
I don't think the 8's going very far.
But even still, Bill,
I
if
don't
it,
think
if
it's
it
going
stays on the
anywhere.
home, if it stays right on the can, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
By
better than
playing
it
that
was.
last shot, it still gives an out here for Team Calvert. The red one goes that way. The back red one goes this way. This one kind of slides here. The shooter might even stay.
Can we do this?
You might be in this type of situation with the yellows. Even if the reds, Kath, even if that shot red spills behind the tee line, then you can
It
freeze
gives you
to
an
it.
opening next time.
Like get low enough to miss this 4
And move this out of
and
the way.
move that over there. This one's not going and the one's not going.
I'm almost done. I think it's either one soft to rearrange the angles. I think that's our problem right now. Is we're not got great.
I don't know if you can get low enough.
Rob Gordon is here as their
Probably always
5th
wicked
player. He
before.
saw that he's a world
As long as
junior
he puts
champion.
the
Won it with Matt
there,
Dunstone.
yeah,
back in
This one.
16.
Do we do anything with the 6 here? Do we try and get half a rock low? And
Or we lob a rock into here.
Brother-in-law of Kyle Kurzer
well, I think we need to move this.
know each other very well.
Because if we lob a rock right into here, and don't move this very far, he's got to like this rock right
I
here.
don't love this, Kath, because everybody's missing wide. If you hit that one in that area there for Calvert, then there's an immiscible double.
No, I know.
This way.
What do you like, Pico?
And then he's looking at 3 with no guards.
Did you see that?
You guys like moving the 6?
Somebody said, why not go back? What about going around the mess and trying to grab the back of the button?
Jiggle, jiggle.
Yeah.
Dangerous for a team without last rock?
Well, back of the button, there's a easy raise, yellow-red. Side of the button on the tee line.
The 8 might actually catch ours too.
This is killing us right now. I think we got to change one of these 2.
What happens if we?
What's your idea?
I don't know.
No, I don't think I can't do anything on the 6. The 6 is.
I don't think the 6 is.
I think we got to get either in here or play this shot.
What about if we just guard right now?
Well,
then what?
He draws there.
Okay, and
it's over.
We don't have a shot then.
We don't have a shot.
Yeah. You think he's playing the draw if we guard?
1,000%. We can't. We have no angles.
I'd love to see him draw. Goes back 4. It's just auto
Just
steal.
get by with what kind of weight are you thinking? Like, do we care about even keeping this?
I don't know if you can move that 8 far enough.
Yeah.
Can't get low
maybe
enough.
it's this original shot.
Okay.
That's the shot, I think.
That's
It's
that
not
or the
easy.
freeze is the only shot I see.
Okay.
Go board.
Trying to hit everything you can see, basically. Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
By crossing the face of the yellow, his shooter won't roll very far.
It should be straight for most
Unless
of
he
the
gets
way.
it super thin.
Wait.
This will spill the reds either out of the rings, depending on which weight he's throwing, or at least behind the tee line.
Well, they played a pretty quick game so far, so neither
Like
team
that
in
ice,
real
or is it
risk
max?
of
That looks like max to me.
stopwatch or
Once
clock
it gets
time
this
right
thing
now.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's got to move something around
Yeah.
because he's right.
To the
There's
left.
there's not great angles for yellow right now.
No.
Good release, bud. Throw it good.
Looks like they're throwing like a control or something with that ice.
I
It's
think
not
so.
peel, that's for sure.
Braden Calvert for Skip Stone. Here in a trails by 1.
Whoa.
Close.
Curl.
Close. Curl.
Curl.
Warping it.
Got a curl.
Trying to help this over now as he gets to the line.
Go.
And he's going to hit the red first. Now he unlocks things, but it still leaves McDonald sitting 2.
There you go.
It's max ice.
But
Good.
another one missed wide.
Wide. Not suggesting Braden threw it wide, but on the wide side.
Absolutely.
That's
What do you call?
2-third tie.
Yeah.
Okay. Board weight.
Yep. Okay, nail the weight, bud.
Yeah.
Hit it right there with any speed you want, but I heard the word board, so they
I
might
did.
be just trying to hit the right-hand yellow and just
11-5.
stay snuggled in there. Don't worry about
No.
moving the
just,
other yellow very far.
Honestly, just a shade high
On the.
on the middle one. Just kind of sit in front of everything.
Sure. Okay.
I like a. Do you like it? Do you like hack instead? I think I like hack. Sure. Yeah. Same
little more?
ice. That same ice is good.
I think that's good ice.
It should.
Nail the-
We'll be able
nail
to
the weight,
hold it
bud.
here. Okay, let's make it, boys.
Hit it just to the left of where Jacques' brush is. Red goes one way, and both of the yellows should pop. They may not go out of the house, but the importance for Jordan is that they stay clustered and don't give
High 11.
Calvert a chance to get to the lid.
McDonald's first. Here we go. Picked up by Humanicki.
Yes.
Still with it.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Staying with it. Trying to pocket right in the pocket.
Really gotta go.
Still with it. And bang. And they'll get rid of only 1. But my goodness, that is a lonely yellow.
Real good.
That's perfect.
Very good.
No, it's even.
And McDonald, despite the wonderful shooting by Calvert, has the lead in the percentage. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I don't
We go
even
right
think
here?
Braden Calvert can get out of this one.
Moves it back for 3.
He's got this. Ding, ding.
Or on the nose for 3, too.
Can you ever make this? Like a tick, bang, and try and kill 3 of these?
It's always going
What
to
if
the
we
yellow.
just kill these 2?
Yeah, then he gets 3.
Yeah.
And he's got to make this,
Yeah.
right? Might get a miss.
Instead of what? Yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere good to draw.
There's nothing. No.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah.
It's very close to going into that.
But yeah, it probably is. But
Drawing there.
and he just
Sure.
Hammers that a little higher.
What
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
can
to
just
do
hammers
is
that. Then he just plays this.
all 3 of these, wherever you put that thing, that yellow rock,
I think the only shot is
anywhere in this type of area
He's
like
got the
that,
whole rock, right?
there's an admissible raise.
If it's in the perfect spot, it's
in the
only
perfect
knows for
spot.
2.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Are we out of the game if we give up 3? You guys think we're
3.
out?
It's not great.
No, we're not at the game. If we
I think that's the spot.
Right there?
Yeah.
You guys, okay. You guys.
I think that's the draw.
Yeah,
Anything
then he
in the
plays a
button.
tick bang.
It's
You run.
gone. He
probably
can,
the best
he's
chance
got
of
3 different double raises there
Here.
to get it from any spot.
He hits this anywhere high.
On the nose.
Yeah, but still only for 3.
I know, but 3's.
Well, if we put it here and put it right here, and he hammers it high, he might kill this one.
That's what I mean. Like, I think we want to be away from it, though.
Okay.
How about if we just...
Right there? That's probably the shot.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Or
I think it's either this or just hammer this.
what about nosing this and sitting right here?
Draw for 3.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen him make play a draw yet, so.
I think this is the best chance of us only getting 2.
There?
Yeah.
There's not even a triple,
Half on the floor?
even though those are bunched together.
That's what they were looking at is how do we get rid of a bunch of them,
You can't.
but there's not a triple, there's a double.
Yeah.
And their thought that maybe McDonald's draw weight isn't there. Well, he's perfect on his 6 draws in the game. So
You want to knock on the window?
or a tap. Like I
he can draw. I'll let you know he can draw.
Let's make.
It is.
It's a tough
It's
situation.
there's nowhere to hide here.
No.
I think he'd be really happy just to give up 2 here.
Just that under curl on his first one set this up. Oh, would he ever, Vic?
Final stone for Braden Calvert. Trying to just
Gotta go line.
snuggle it up
Gotta go 8.
to shot stone, which is just biting top of the button.
Hard guys.
Kurz and Balaka. Uh-oh. And he's not going to get there this time. The draw weight for the first time in the game really lets him down.
Maybe a hair. I got a bit light, but I'll get it. I didn't think it was a bad throw.
Well,
I mean, if your shooter counts, that's a bonus, but you always count this guy.
Are we? We might be shot over this shot.
It's dead light.
Just tap it.
Elias.
Every team has a player that they think their eyes are
Yeah.
better than everybody else's.
It's not that guy with glasses, that's for sure.
What do you guys want to play here?
I like just tapping something for 3.
What? This is for. This is for 5. If I just hit.
I don't think 5's necessary. I think 3 is fantastic.
Excellent,
I like
mature
having a
point
tap to
there.
Make sure we're 3 with something.
Like if there's a shot for 4 you love, I love it. But
You can hammer
I mean,
that
I
out of
think
there.
This is the shot.
But
to be
you're
honest. Just
losing
kinda
this one
tap
for
and
sure, and
get
you
it
probably
low.
lose your shooter, so you're only getting 3
All you gotta do
anyways.
is push that here,
Yeah.
push
Just play
that
something
there.
soft here. You can go.
Soft weight split on the top one?
Yeah,
You-
tick, tick, tick. Yeah.
Yeah. I could.
That's
The safe call is just making sure we're tapping something for 3.
Yeah.
As long as you're
Elias
as long as you're
Humanecki
anywhere
saying
low, unless it's 4,
Honestly, that's
3's good
probably
enough,
the shot.
fellas.
that's the shot.
Okay.
We just played it too.
Yeah,
It's
never
like the
ever
same
throw
kind
any
of
weight
Yeah,
that
you're-
can cost
you
you
just
here.
gotta
So
hit anything
just
low.
Yeah.
basically the draw to the button with the out turn. If you tick the top one thin, you get 4.
Yeah.
If you don't, you
Just
get
hack
3.
Yeah, hack weight. Like here?
Yeah, right there.
Skip wants it.
I'm not sure I'd even go hack.
I'm not sure I would go hack
I like
either.
trying this.
But,
I just threw it.
It's like
Okay.
back
Throwing
12
back.
would
Yeah.
do it.
You just got to get low.
Sure. Same weight?
Yeah, 12.5. I think it's worth it, guys. I don't think it's that challenging.
Well, I think they're actually instead of
It's a tougher 3.
I don't think they're high siding. That's where they wanted the broom. So they're crossing this.
Crossing the face.
So then you do need a hair more weight. You chip the red onto the yellow.
Cross the line a little.
that gets you your 4, and whether your shooter's closer remains to be seen.
Final stone. Is it for 3? Is it for 4? Is it a possible 5 here in the 8th? Final stone for Jordan McDonald.
Yep.
Now they got him, Humanecki. Now they got him. Here they go, Humanecki. Gauthier on the call. Here we go. Now, late licks, Olofsson. Here we go. Move it. And sit down. And it will be for 4. McDonald picks up 4 here in 8.
Big end.
To break it open, Jordan McDonald leads it 10-5. It took a while to decide, but that's it for Braden Calvert as he decides to shake hands, and it's a 10-5 win for Jordan McDonald. As we check the game story, Kathy.
Well, it really was an up-and-down game for Team Calvert, but Braden Calvert himself in the 7th end made a wonderful, wonderful draw to keep his team in the game, but the team could not keep up. And Jordan McDonald plays a shot for 4, and that sealed the deal. Overall, Team McDonald much better than their competitors tonight.
Game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. You gotta win 2, however. He's 1 step closer to going to Halifax.
The 2025 Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials on TSN are brought to you in part by Home Hardware, locally owned, genuinely Canadian. By Scotties, Canada's #1 facial tissue brand. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, tomorrow morning we'll turn our attention to the women's final. There you see the final results of the 8 teams that began play last Monday. Earlier today, it was a win by Kayla McMillan over Ashley Teveno to claim the 2nd spot, and she will now face Selena Sturmey of Edmonton, and we'll have that game for you. Make a note of the time, 8 a.m. tomorrow. And again, similar to the men, you have to win. It's a best 2 out of 3. So the game 1 tomorrow will be at 8 a.m. Yeah, he leaves the ice certainly unhappy, but he knows he gets a second chance. He'll have a chance to even it up against Jordan McDonald when they take the ice again tomorrow. Family and friends here. Jordan McDonald's second, Elias Humanecki, Cam Olofsson. Cowbells can never have enough cowbells, so I've been told. Now tomorrow we will have game 1 of the women's final. Kayla McMillan and her team Victoria against the Selena Sturmey from the Saville Sports Center in Edmonton. Make a note of the time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. And again, you've got to win 2 out of the 3. Game 1 goes to Jordan McDonald out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg as he beats Braden Calvert from the Fort Rouge in Winnipeg. It's championship weekend. The Home Hardware Canadian Curling Pre-Trials from Wolfville, Nova Scotia. So till we talk with you again tomorrow, thank you for joining us. Canada's most comprehensive curling coverage is here on TSN.